Right, always on this bridge where everyone spawns normally.
Yeah, exactly. So, is there any like interesting lore about this place that you know of? I guess going into it.
This place, the town of Al Janubia, was actually once part of Albia. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It
Oh no,
was
I haven't
a
heard of it yet. Yeah, I kind of just joined, so a lot of it's
right.
gonna be hella new.
It was the nation that was defeated in the First World War, and
Oh,
because of that, crumbled and just like there's a lot of successor states, but there is not the Albia anymore. And this town was actually one of the last ones that was made by me, like a week before the nation was destroyed.
oh shit.
And yeah, after that, I knew that there is no future staying within Albia, so I just declared independence and started the Qamari Sultanate, which is the nation, and this town, Al Janubia, is its capital for
Oh
like
yeah,
2 months now. Yeah.
it's very nice. I like the build style we're going for, like ancient Egypt kind of style, I guess. Like
Yeah, it's a
very Eastern.
big mixture of Middle Eastern, Arabic, and Egyptian, partially Persian. There's like a lot of elements,
Yeah.
but it's mostly just sand blocks and terracotta patterns.
Okay. So what's like the I guess major locations of the city then, besides the bridge,
Right.
probably.
So right where we are is like the T spawn. Maybe you even see the particles here, where everyone will spawn. So they have like a great view of both river sides that we have here.
Oh
But
yeah.
like the main part of the town is eventually you see, or you immediately can see the central market of the town where a lot of great valuable items are being sold, which is the reason
Oh
why
yeah.
this market is one of the most visited ones on the whole server, especially because of this dye shop right here.
The dye
And
shop, really. That's
yeah,
the selling point.
yeah, because nobody really cares enough about dyes, and I just saw that gap in the market, and I was like, you know what? Let's just open up
Very
a dye shop
smart.
with, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, right. This is the central market, which is like a line that leads up to the house of the royal council, which
Oh
is
yeah.
like the let's say legislative plus executive of the nation itself. Here, by the way, this nation is a sultanate, which means it is ruled by a monarch or
Oh
by
okay.
the sultan. And the sultan, even though he's the absolute monarch and whatever he says is law, still has so-called secretaries for important parts of state building, for example, and a secretary for immigration and culture, and also for defense. And this is the Royal Council where he regularly discusses and decides decisions based on what his secretaries or how he sees them as his advisors give him the information that they have. So this is more of like the cabinet of the entire nation where they meet up.
Oh
It,
yeah, okay.
right. It's also like partially the town hall. Like I built this as like the mayor's office, but because I'm the mayor and I reside in the palace, it didn't make sense anymore. So it's
Oh
just
yeah.
like free office space, I guess.
Oh, fair
But
play. It
yeah,
looks really well done. You got like the whole meeting area here, and you got the office upstairs. I imagine there's another office up there too. A little
yeah,
small meeting area. Okay, that's really
right.
nice.
So this is like where every political decision happens, but that's like lately it hasn't been like that because of all the wars that are happening. But let's see
Yeah, I have
when the
heard
next meeting
wars
is.
been going on the rise recently.
Um, a little homage to my former nation, Albia. This is
Oh
the
yeah,
Albion Remembrance Fountain with the former Albion flag on its
on
top.
top.
But
Yeah,
yeah, it's just I'm
that's
still
awesome.
a bit depressed about its death, but whatever.
How long ago was it
um,
then? Was it recent or was it like?
it was like it was also like 2 months ago, at least 1.5 months
Oh,
ago,
okay. So
right?
yeah, okay, it's not bad.
So this is like the entrance to the royal palace. If you look over there, there's like ancient ruins that we found. It's
Oh,
we are still trying to investigate about what it's about, who made these, who were the people that used those structures. But yeah, it's
Oh yeah,
an ongoing investigation, so we
that's
shouldn't
pretty
like
cool. That's very
right.
interesting.
But yeah, we were prepared for that. So may
Awesome.
I
Always good to
invite
be
you to the
prepared, man.
palace? Yeah.
It's
So
very. I like the way you guys use terracotta and stuff as well to add some
yeah,
floor
we
pans
we
to it.
love terracotta over here. So if you walk
Ooh,
right
this is
in,
well
you see
nice.
the throne room, which is the throne room of the Sultan. And yeah, this is like the diamond throne, as he calls it, where he usually resides during state meetings and other important occasions where this room needs to be used, right?
Oh yeah.
Right next to it is the great dining hall, which was actually a
Oh.
bit like this part of here. I don't know how you name this in English, like where the presenter speaks, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Uh, this was made for the GSI
Oh, okay.
council meeting, but it didn't happen because everyone forgot. So now it just stands here, and
Oh,
I'm too lazy to remove it. But yeah, this
I
is like the
mean, it's
dining
quite a
hall.
nice build, right? To have just vibing. You always have like meetings or something similar
Yeah,
here.
right. If we don't do it in the Royal Council, the dining hall is a great place to still
True.
do it, right? So over here, this is like the small museum that we have. We've built a new one, so we will move this one eventually. Because it's way too small for a nation like us to
Yeah.
still have like, I don't know, like 20 blocks of space for a museum about a whole nation is kind of
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Just a bit.
yeah. So the rest of it, honestly, there's our building style is like very simple. I guess you saw it. It's
Oh
mostly
yeah.
5x5, and to save space with like not using staircases or whatever, we just use ladders everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Which makes it a lot easier because 5x5 staircases is like you would have. Oh, by the way, this is the office of the Sultan, which
Oh
is
yeah. Makes
in
sense.
effect.
Very official.
And yeah, that's why we only use ladders most of the time. This, by the way, like the private balcony, you could say, with
Oh
like
yeah.
a decent view of the desert that we live in, the southeastern one, or no, the southwestern one. Pardon me.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, this is like just to chill out for the Sultan, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's
So
cool
yeah,
to have like cool things like that to do, just like relaxing areas.
all right, all
Maybe
right.
I'll
So
pay it one.
as you can see, it will at some point be a museum. Right
Yeah.
now it isn't, but it's like a lot more space for it.
Oh yeah,
It could
100%.
be a lot bigger, but our nation isn't really like as much into lore. Like we care, we have a wiki, we have lore, a great story, but it's like we're not trying to get used to a new language, a made up language, or made up numbers.
Yeah.
We're not into that type of stuff. And this is actually also the entrance to the royal garden, which we have right
Oh, it's very
here.
nice. Damn.
Yeah, it's like basically just for the Sultan and his people to chill out, I guess. You could
Yeah.
also use it for weddings, smaller weddings, which
Oh yeah,
actually
you could,
happen
because you
here.
have like the little pew thing, right? You could
Right,
do.
right.
Yeah.
Actually, the Sultan married here. It's not really official, but he just wanted to have a fun night. Let's say it like that.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. So that was like the new complex, which will hopefully soon be filled with artifacts and stuff. This is like just houses for
Oh yeah.
members, for citizens. So right here we entered the first residential district. I will at some point name it to something, but right now it's just first residential district. It's mostly just houses for citizens
Oh yeah.
that are living here calmly. Each of them, as I said, like every building is unique. There's no building that has the same shape.
Yeah.
Maybe it
That's.
happens once, but yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's what I like, about it, because you could always just too easily copy and paste a bunch of houses, right? Kind of, you
right,
know what I mean?
right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Looking at faulty bars right now. But
Damn.
yeah. Also, like with the way we use terracotta patterns, it was very easy to make each of them look unique.
Oh
We
yeah, true.
didn't try to make the city look like a rainbow town or whatever with all the colors.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think even though there are so many colors, which are most of them are really bright, like this blue one, it kind of matches.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't like it's not too much, I would say. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
I think
Because obviously you want it like because you're in the sun all the time, you want it like to be kind of bleached a bit. But I think blue is like under the cusp of being a little bit too bright, but it's just about
yeah.
just in right.
Actually, this is the one building that I want to like change for the first time, where I want to change the color of it because it's
Yeah,
like that is too vibrant of a blue,
yeah.
I would say.
But I don't know. I think every other building does a really great job of capturing like the bleached look to it. Like just been in
Right.
the sun for years. The
On the
epic
rivers,
statue
right?
side. Yeah, I saw the
Right.
statue immediately. I was like, oh
Right.
sheesh.
That statue is meant to portray Guardia Qamari, which is like the spiritual protector of our
Oh,
nation and its beauty and prosperity and everything what we stand for. So it's not a person that actually lived. We plan to just make a statue for a sultan, but I
oh,
think that
okay.
like a statue for like a spiritual like a just it's a visualization of what we stand for. That
Oh
is
yeah,
this statue.
I like it. I like
And
it. It's very cool.
right, we start with like the farming, which is kind of people maybe think it's weird that we have farming like right in between like housing districts, but
I think it's
in
pretty decent idea, right? Because it keeps like the production inside the city instead of like being outside, right?
right, when we go up here, there's like two ways. Either you go to the National Post Office and Cartography Institute, or
Oh,
you
yeah.
go to the new housing district. And I think we should just start with the second residential
Oh,
district. I
okay.
mean,
Let's go for it.
so this is like all brand new houses. It's like an entire. It's just as big as the other side of the riverside because we had like a little housing crisis, and we definitely needed more
Yeah.
houses. Stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's not really that much of a public space, so I
True.
just
Oh yeah.
thought
Just like
that
a little recreation area.
right, right. Also, because the royal garden is supposed to be kind of exclusive to the royal
Yeah.
family, we thought that like a public one would be good
Oh yeah. Makes
too.
sense.
So once again, tons of houses, some llamas.
A
We
llama. Yeah.
we identify them as camels, but people still think they're llamas, anyways.
Oh, yeah.
And this is like the second path. Like here we go up to both the statue. Oh, by the way, there's like two more houses here,
Oh,
but that's
okay.
so right here. There's still no path to the statue, which is kind of embarrassing. But anyways,
It's okay,
we will
man.
build it soon. Like right here, it's just like the name of the
Wisdom.
statue,
Oh.
Guardia Qamari, and the let's say
The commandants, I guess. Right.
right for what it stands for,
Yeah.
which is water, beauty, wisdom, security, and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But maybe we will build something else inside of here because it's kind of empty right now. Right, right. So this is the post office and the National Cartography Institute of
Oh.
the entire nation. Here you can see like the
Oh,
inboxes of
you have a small map.
yeah, right, of both towns of our nation. We will show you the second. Actually, you can see parts of the second town from here already.
Oh yeah, I can see it from there as well.
And right, this is like the inboxes of every member of the towns. There will soon be more
Oh.
added once more people join. And it's just like, this is right, like this exact plot right here is like once again owned by someone, but this is like public, so everyone can do anything. And we just
Oh.
trust each other enough to not look at the inboxes of someone else.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is like a proper male like room. Oh, okay,
Right,
that's pretty
right.
funny.
Like we probably won't give netherite over here, but
Probably
maybe
not.
if the trust is high enough, we will at some point be able to do that without caring much.
To be fair, you can't really
So
steal on the server right without getting punished. So
yeah, true. Thievery is
yeah.
not really popular in this nation and the entire world actually. So this is like the inside of the post office. The
Oh.
player Dark Ice Magic, or many people just call him Magic, actually owns this place and made all of this,
Oh yeah, he did a good job. Oh my god.
including inventing the system. But like one of the biggest national treasures, and for the entire server
Oh.
is if you come down, the
Oh my
entire world
god.
map that
Oh,
is
yeah, my
being
god.
documented by Dark Ice Magic himself. He made all of this by himself. It's like it
Jeez.
is supposed to be the entire server at some point. He finished. You can actually see like the completion rate, which is 50%,
Yeah, he's
and
done a really good job. Oh my god.
yeah, like it's still a work in progress. We're all really proud of him, and it's like one of the biggest sites that we have in our nation.
This is amazing. Oh my god, he's done like a
Yeah,
well good job. Holy
yeah,
shit.
right. And like it's really time consuming, right? Time
Yeah, yeah.
consuming. So it's like an incredible job. That's the only thing we can say. I don't know what he's planning to do here,
He's
but
got something planned.
yeah, let's just wait for it to happen, I guess.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, right. This was basically that was a tour of the capital of the Qamari
Oh,
Sultanate
cool.
with Al Janubia. We want to go to the other town, which is Tarut,
Oh, yeah.
our nation's port town. We have both a path and maybe you've seen the structure, which kind of looked like an aqueduct or
Oh, yeah.
aqueduct. I don't know.
Wait,
It's
before
actually
we
the
go over,
railway.
let me end this video and then we can like introduce the town as like its own video.